Nice to have everybody here. Just please introduce yourselves to the camera.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Miguel Rodriguez.
Hello, I'm Mayra Nasinski.
Hi, I'm Annie Loaiza.
I'm Esteban Carrascal.
Hey, I'm Pedro. I'm Thomas Lasinski.
To have you all here, I appreciate it. Today I'm going to give you a presentation on the three movies and shows that best represent my personality. To begin, what makes a person's personality? The three shows and movies I picked, I feel best represent all the things that I've grown up to be. So the three movies that I've picked are The Sopranos, The Untouchables, and Scarface. Now you may think, what does an FBI agent and gangbangers and drug lords have to do with me, right? Now, what I'll say is that it's not about who they are, it's about more so the type of personality that they give off, right? So in The Sopranos, you have Tony. Tony's a mafia boss, right? But he's also a family man. Something that I have to deal with is being in the military and being a family man can be very hard, right? Because it's two very demanding types of lifestyles, and then one always demands, your full attention at all times. So in the show, you see him constantly struggle with putting hits on people, collecting money, and then just the general stress of being a mafia boss. And then me on my day to day, I have to deal with exercising early in the mornings, having to deal with reviewing evidence for cases, and then just the work is never ending. And then sometimes I have to be on duty, which is I have to be somewhere for 24 hours straight. So the life is 24/7, same as Tony's. To continue, I picked The Untouchables because the movie, I feel, because it's based on the capture of Al Capone and his famous Chicago gang. So the movie is based on an FBI agent played by Kevin Costner and his quest to bring down Al Capone. In my daily life, I work in an office dealing with military law. So I have to prosecute people, and I kind of understand what his day to day of doing whatever it takes to bring justice to people that are needed. So I picked that movie because I felt that his drive to to prosecute and bring down somebody that was bringing direct harm to the general society was a good thing. And then sometimes he saw that he questioned his morality. And then to finish, I picked Scarface as my final movie that I feel best represents my personality, right? So now you may think, what does a drug lord have to do with me? And I'll say, I've never personally dealt any drugs. But what I will say is his drive to to garner a better life for himself and his potential family is a personality trait that I definitely feel exemplifies who I am. Right? I'm also a Cuban immigrant, and I joined the military for a big reason is because I felt that it would enable me to get my family ahead. And yeah, and his resourcefulness throughout the movie and his ability to just constantly evolve and meet the things that and do whatever he has to do to exceed and excel in his lifestyle and whatever it is that obviously dealing drugs. To finish, I want to thank you for your time and say that, obviously I'm not these people. I don't live the lifestyle they live, but I want to say that I take more what the personality that they have and in terms of who and what they do in terms of trying to be better at who they are and what they can be in their field. Thank you.
Thank you. Great presentation. Thank you very much.